Hello everyone, and welcome to the 2020 DCPP guideline on how to use SNU Portal and SNU ETL. These two websites are key to your successful academic career here at SNU GSIS, and we'll just give you a basic guideline for now, and let's get started. So as you can see here, this is the front page once you access the website for SNU. So to help you guys transition and just go through all of it, let me just log out real quick and then we'll start from here. So what you do is type in your student ID, not your student number, but your student ID. So for example, this is my ID. Type in your password, just type enter. Don't worry about this. You'll if you do decide to change your password, then you do need to let us know so we can keep it up to date. Here on the top right corner, you see the option to change your language from Korean to English. I assume most of you guys will probably need the English version. So all you have to do is just click on the English link here. And on this top bar here, you can see there are a lot of different links for you to try and explore. Rather than me just going through all of it, I think it would be much more useful for you guys to just check it out yourself, see which links take you to where. But later on, I personally think that as the semester continues on and you finish your first semester, most of you guys will be going to the academic affairs and accessing the class and grade, and perhaps getting certificates. This would include your transcript or your graduation certificate in the future. But that, again, that's something perhaps we can cover tomorrow in more detail, or you guys can just try on your own and just see where that takes you. If you want to change any personal information, all you gotta do is just go down, scroll down, and you will see the modify personal info. You click on that, and essentially it'll show you all the information that you can either change or cannot change. So for example, your student ID number, you won't be able to change, but your home address and your email address, you can also change. So right now for you guys, a lot of your initial emails will start with quick@snu and yada, yada, yada. If you want to use your personal email, you can change that. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But we're just personally telling you that if you want to change if you want to modify or change your personal info, again, you go to the top here, start from the top, you go down slowly, and then you can look at the modify the personal info button. Now, that's the brief overall view of the SNU. One last thing before we continue on to ETL. If you want to access your webmail, you can either click on the webmail here, or you can click on the webmail here, or you can just simply click on the compose button. It'll take you straight to your Outlook account. Here, if you want to link it up with Gmail, you can. I personally am currently not doing that, so I'll just click on cancel. This, either way, whichever option you choose, you'll always be prompted the same question as every time you try to access it. So it's up to you, whichever one you want to do. And then you can just simply click on Outlook, and then your SNU mail will pop up. Now, in order for you guys to access your ETL, you can simply click on the ETL bar here, or you can type in simply, for example, ETL SNU. And the first thing that you see here, this will take you to your ETL. Now, I've already signed in on SNU, and that's why you'll see this logged in page. Normally, you will have to log in if you haven't already logged in on the SNU website. But again, since I've already logged into SNU, I can immediately access my ETL. Here, you can see the courses that you'll be taking this semester. And let's just, for example, as a guide, let's click on one of the classes. Here, you have class announcements, class Q&A, and class files. A lot of times the professors will utilize this section to give you announcements or upload reading materials, essential guides, or perhaps if it's like a midterm or a final paper prompt twos, or instructions on how to study for a final exam. For example, they'll either announce it in the class announcement section, class files, or class Q&A. It really depends on the professor and and his or her assistant. And if you now keep in mind, not all professors utilize the same amount of ETL. Some professors really heavily invest on ETL, and basically you have to always check ETL. Sometimes certain professors will give you a printed copy or send you an email or whatnot. It really depends on the professor. But if I were you, I would normally check ETL at least once a day or twice, maybe in the morning or maybe in the evening. If you want to know whether you've received any new notifications or any new changes, you can simply go to the top right corner, click on the bell, the notification bar, and it'll show you all the notifications. And on the right next to it, you can see any messages that perhaps the professor sent privately to you or to the class. That is it for the basic instructions on how to use the ETL in my SNU account and website. Again, this information will be covered tomorrow right after your video quiz, and that will be done so in more detail. But we just hope that this was a little bit of help for you guys, so tomorrow you won't be completely baffled or confused when you first approach these two websites. Hope this helped at least a little bit for you guys, and thank you for listening, and we'll see you soon. Bye.